Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time we went to the Safari Zone, home to many Pokemon. We caught a lot of them, although we did have some failures, aka the Chansey. And this time though, we are going to be going to the gym itself. Home of the gym leader, who is a ninja. The gym leader is a poison type gym leader. Yo, champ in the making. Future's gym is a tricked up place. It's riddled with invisible walls. Koga may appear close, but he's blocked off. You have to find gaps in the walls to reach him. Indeed. So I might as well mention something. I decided to change around a few movesets for certain Pokemon. Snorlax Tank in particular has now got rid of Rest for Hyper Beam. They're probably wondering, why the heck did I do that? First of all, it's a guaranteed 150 attack, which is very powerful. Plus, while it's 90 accuracy, Yawn's too useful, and I prefer, like, guarantees over risking these rest nonsense. Because at that point, I need a Chesto Berry to constantly use strategy. And the unfortunate downside is, unless I have Meowth keep constantly giving me Chesto Berries, I can't exactly get away with that. So, unfortunately, I was going to be stuck in that point. However, I am going to be giving Snorlax the Quick Claw that we got back in that area. This. Why I forgot to do this? I need to reorganize my item setup, but whatever. This thing is entirely a mess. So let's just go and Quick Claw. There we go. Now Tank is Quick Claw, which means he's more accurate into attack. Also Protean, I'm going to give that move item to Tank to increase his physical attack more. I could have totally given it to George, but let's just do this instead. By the way, a lot of trainers are not well poison type. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon. Do you understand this? Pokemon is about strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. Technically, yes, strategy does help, although you can one-shot things instead if you suck strategy. Particular Cut-In sent out Hypno. Yeah, that's what's throwing me off guard. Tank, ironically enough, has the best chance because guess what? Immunity prevents access to being poisoned, which is good. A lot of them will have Meditate, a lot of them will use Smog right afterwards. So let's start with the Shadow Ball first, because that helps against Psychic types. Eat. And, ooh, half HP. That's actually really good. Protean really helped out a lot. The Protean, not Protean. Protein. What was I saying? Protein, not Protean. Protean's an ability that's later in the series, where it basically became broken for a while. Then they nerfed it because it was way too broken. Alright, at least Hypno's out of the way. I actually one time tried to record this, and it was not too good. Killer is defeated. What? Extraordinary! So yeah, the gym is very weird, because a lot of them are psychic types. Kind of weird. I was a magician once upon a time, but I dreamt of becoming a ninja, so I joined this gym. I mean, being a ninja's cool. Believe it. Could not resist. I'm sorry. Kirk. He has several Drowsies. So, if I two-shot a hit... No, does that mean I one-shot a Drowsy? Oh. Okay, I did not flinch. I was worried for that. Okay, that was a critical. Never mind. So, yeah, that's fun. Oh, so close for the look. Alright, let's just keep going at it. I think I'm going to have to use Strength because it's my stab move, and Hyper Beam's too risky right now. I'm a special wall. That's not going to work. The reason Strength is actually pretty useful as an 80 power normal type move is the fact that it's actually a very useful move because it's accurate and it's a normal type move that's 80 power. And doesn't give me any recoil, so it's actually very useful. Dabra. I can still get away with using Strength, but it's not like I need to worry about it too much. The only problem is Tank is... How are you slower than Tank? What is this? Kadabra is decently fast. I don't know why it's slower than Tank. Whatever, Tank's really just gonna one-shot a lot of the gym. Because Strength's just destroying a lot of these things. Although, I don't know how Drowsy is faster, yet Kadabra is slower. It makes no sense. Drowsy is decently fast, but not fast enough. I don't know why. Guess I didn't invest any points in speed. I'm done for. A lot of money. I guess he made a lot of money from being a magician. Haha! I'm gonna heal with the... Potion. No wonder I bought a lot of those. Oh, Meowth has an item. Let's go and check out Meowth's item. Let's see. What do you have this time, Meowth? Cherry Berry. Alright, that's decently helpful, I guess. It stops me from getting paralyzed. I also study the way of ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history using animals. That is actually true. They use a lot of animals, and this is a tamer Edgar. It's an Arbok. Well, if we finally find a poison type for once, although Intimidate's gonna be annoying. Well, I better switch out, because otherwise that Intimidate strategy is gonna be obnoxious. Thankfully, we have Anarchy, who is a poison type and a ground type, which means I can get stabbed on Dig. By the way, in case you're wondering if I have anything better than Dig, unfortunately, you don't get anything better than Dig until the last gym. I'm not kidding. So let's just do a 2-turn Dig. Scratch. Oh no, what a tragedy. Anyway, Dig. Oh, come on. Really? 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 I'm just gonna peck you. That's it. You should have gone down by 1 hit. I don't care what anyone says. Fan Slash. This is a poison type gym, not a ground type gym. Dang it, game. Actually, wait, Anarchy is an outlier on this point anyway. Unfortunately, that Pokemon's going to be physically defensive, so I need to use my Drag, because Drag's going to be carrying a lot of the heavy lifting throughout the entire gym. Because poison types notoriously don't exactly have the best special defense unless they're Muck. And since Sandslash has poor special defense, it went down in 1 shot. Alright, that's a lot of experience for Drag, even though he didn't really need it. And Arbok, I could go away with it, but... So I might as well point something out. You better off-screen... I was tempting to off-screen grind this gym because, unfortunately, I have to worry about the fact that the leader's final Pokemon is in the range of 40s. However, I realized outright after thought that the gym leader isn't exactly as bad as I thought. Thankfully, let's go Dig again. Sometimes it would have been to teach Anarchy Water Pulse. I'm not going to bother with that because, while it's useful in theory, in practice, giving him a water type move won't exactly do much. And it's super effective. Wait a minute, how'd that Arbok? Was that other Arbok just physically defensive? I don't know. That's just weird. It makes no sense sometimes. Whatever, level 31, that means I'm actually going to be able to deal with things like... Ow! I love that last one. Alright. Wall, 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 no wall. Wall, no wall, 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 no wall, 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 wall. Hi! Stop right there! The famed invisible walls of the Future Gym have you frustrated? Yes, it makes me very, 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 very angry. Stop it, Phil. Sandslash. Up with the outliers. I'm getting tired of this. Getting tired? You're gonna sleep in 2 seconds. Alright, Swift. Swift is a normal type 60 power move that does not miss. It's basically a move that basically never misses. And in double battle, guess what? If you think, oh, what does it do? Hit basically prevents you from missing, and double battles allow you to hit both opponents at once with the damage. And on a Sandslash, it's ironically enough very annoying. And good, you went to sleep. I need you to stay asleep for a bit, because I need to use Flamethrower on you. I probably should get Reverialized. As much as I use the TM for it, I don't need 2 flying moves. Although, Fly is too inaccurate, and then by the end of the game, I'm going to probably get rid of Fly because it's not exactly needed anymore. You only have a few HMs in the game that actually are mattering in any stretch of the imagination because Fly is pretty bad. It's a 2-turn 70 power move, which is not good. The only recommendation I have outright when it comes to HM moves that are good are like Strength and Surf in this generation. Ah, crud. Well, I'm paralyzed. And again, it's Anarchy. I'm pretty sure he won't have any problems with this. I don't know why I have so many paralyzed heals. Oh, right. I forgot. Sparky. Of course. Actually, I remember now. They were for the gym leader, and unfortunately, the church barely got a chance to move. That is a good point, me. I should have realized that, me. Thank me. Alright, let's get rid of the Arbok. Ah! Double ah! You missed! Oh! Peck. Add insult to injury, Peck. Alright. The only reason I'm keeping Peck is because it's a low power move and I need it in case of catching. Whoa, you got it! Alright, I ain't got a lot of super potions and I can just spam them like no tomorrow. I don't know what. Do that. Okay, good. Meowth did not get another item. Thankfully, the 10% rate hasn't activated yet. Let's go and heal the next Pokemon. There's only a few held items off memory that you can get that are be beneficial in terms of battling. I don't remember off the top of my head. Next one. You are the last one. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. Where did you descend from? I descended from my parents. Wah, wah, wah. Drowsy again. Well, on the plus side, Tank's here. Let me guess. You outspeed me. Of course you do. Why is it that Kadabra outspeeds me, but this thing doesn't outspeed me? Other way around. What is wrong with me? Kadabra outspeeds no one, and Drowsy outspeeds me. What is wrong with this picture? Alright, that's it. Super effective hit, and that's good. Level up, I believe. Thank you, 32. Alright, Tank's gonna get a lot of levels from these because his HP is gonna be good. Hypno. You know what? You know what, Hypno? You know what? I don't like you that much, and you're part of memes. Get out of here. Double. I knew it. You really use Headbutt, then Meditate. I'm still gonna use Hyper Beam no matter what. Fire my laser! Ah, yes, I love it. Delicious. Now, in Gen 1, Hyper Beam is actually way more broken than you think, because if you Hyper Beam in a Pokemon and they get knocked out, more skilled than I thought, they will actually keep their turn. They don't actually lose a turn no matter what. So, that's actually one of the more freaky and scary things about Hyper Beam, because it's just too dang powerful. What am I doing? Thank you, your HP back there. Ironically enough, I would definitely prefer if Meowth actually got some citrus berries, because citrus berries are really good. And wall, no wall. I don't need to go here yet. I know there's a way to get to the trainer from this area. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna cut back to that trainer down there because I don't want to miss gym trainers. So, be right back. Let me out, I say. Let me out. Okay. Now, fight me, if you dare. Let's see you beat my special technique. Special techniques? Special techniques. You are Juggler Nates. Drowsy. Okay, I was expecting the Drowsies. On the plus side, Tank's getting level ups. Strength. One of these days, I'll outspeed the Drowsy for once, because Drowsy's speed is terrible. Why in the world does that outspeed me? I'm gonna keep questioning it and... You son of a gun. So I can't one-shot a Drowsy with strength, but I can't one-shot a... Okay. This makes no sense. Whatever, get out of here. Alright, Kadabra. Now, watch this. This is stupid. Kadabra... Now he has speed. Okay, now you use Reflect, which is doubly worse, because Reflect cuts the damage physically in half. Which is why he survived one hit. And Future Sight. If he survived it and saved 2 turns, he would have actually done a move that does neutral damage, no matter what type you are, and hit me for a lot of damage. Yeah, it sucks. Get me fooled. I'm gonna go back and heal. So, be right back. Alright, we're back in again. I just need to heal up, because unfortunately, your PP is not healed when doing that, and I would like to have the PP of my moves restored. So, yeah, that's why. Get back to Koga. I think it's not that way. No. This way, and then no, this way. No. Ooh. Hey, there, and... Hi, Koga. How's it going, buddy? A mere child like you dares to challenge me. The very idea makes you shiver with mirth. Very well, I'll show you the true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady down. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokémon. Koga is challenging us to a battle. He has 2 herb potions and 1 full heals. This sends out coughing. Poison type. Levitate for the ability, so ground moves do not work. The moves, self-destruct, sludge, smokescreen, and toxic. Very dangerous move setup. So I'm going to use Yawn first. I'm immune to poison, at least. Although, let's just get the Yawn up, because I want to have some Pokemon get some experience from this, because his strongest is level 43. We're going to use Shadow Bulb next, and Smokescreen. His strategy of the beginning Pokemon is going to try to set up Sludge, Smokescreen, and neither works. He's going to start using other moves. At least now he's asleep, and I can actually go with Strag again and Obliterate it. Because, actually no, Sparky can Obliterate this as well, because Sparky's special is offensive. What the heck am I saying? Alright, Sparky, let's go and still asleep. Good night. Thunderbolt. Unironically enough, I teach a fast Pokemon moves like Reflect, because they'd be useful against physical attackers, but we're not running into a physical attacker right now. Thanks, Sparky gained experience. Okay, Muck. Let us switch out to another Pokemon. I'm going to switch out to Anarchy for this one. Muck is the second strongest, which is kind of saddening and worrying. Muck comes to the moves. Minimize, Sludge, Acid Armor, and Toxic. He also has Sticky Hold for the ability, which means held items can sometimes not work. Also, he has Minimize, which is the most annoying thing in the planet. You remember last time this happened. And he's doing it again. Of course. He couldn't do anything else but Minimize. Get out of here with that. Okay, I do half of Dig. If I can 2-turn Dig him, then I'll be fine. The problem is, he's now +2 evasion. Unless I get Drag out here with Aerial Ace, this thing's not going to go down that easily. Thankfully, though, the only move it really has going for it is Sludge and Acid Armor. So it can't actually offensively hit me, and it could have increased its defenses, so it actually could have survived this hit. But it did not, so that's actually pretty good against Mug. Muck's defeated, Anarchy gained a lot of experience points. And now Coughing again. Or rather, it's a second similar to Coughing, so yeah, he has 2 Pokemon with basically the same moves. Coughing! Level 37, Levitate for the ability Poison type, Self-Destruct, Sludge, Smokescreen, Toxic. No, I am not kidding, he has the same Pokemon twice. This is what they do back in the old days of Red and Blue. It was actually much more funny back then, but regardless of that, that's... Oh. How did I not one-shot a Coughing? You know what, just... Oh, right, Hyper Potion. Duh. Well, at least on the plus side, I'm gonna actually use up as one of his Hyper Potions and Quick Attack this Coughing. Physical oriented, yes, but special defensive oriented, not so much. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a problem for me, because I did not want to come into this battle like this, so... This is what I was worried about. Wheezing. Let's actually keep Sparky in there, because I don't think I'm going to save Sparky's life with this. Wheezing, level 43! Levitate, Poison type. For the moves, Tackle, Sludge, Smokescreen, and Toxic. Yeah, he switched out one of those moves from Self-Destruct to Toxic. I'm going to do my Darkness to paralyze this thing so that way it can't move, potentially, and it's slower. With Levitate, it can't exactly be hit by ground moves, and while physically oriented and defensively, special oriented-wise, it's pretty bad at it. Yeah, that's what I was expecting to happen, but if I use up a turn to do that, that's actually pretty good to get a Thunder Wave off. It'd be more funny if Thunderbolt actually got its paralysis, but unfortunately it did not. I'm going to do it again because I want to waste the paralysis. There we go. It can be potentially fully paralyzed again. Nope, it sludged me. Well, that's saddening. Whoa! I started on 3 HP. Thunderbolt? Thankfully, though, Koga doesn't use Hyper Potion unless he's on red HP, but okay, he's definitely going to use Hyper Potion next turn. Which means I better make sure he gets knocked down, because the second Hyper Potion still is available to him. I'm going to go with Drag, because that's my best option right now. I don't have anything else with special offense right now, so yeah. Let's use Flamethrower, and he's going to use Hyper Potion now. Yep, I was predicting that, right? Predict everything and about the ninja. Flamethrower first, which is actually very powerful, and it's actually going to do a lot more damage. Alright, that's half HP, which means I can technically 2-turn with Drag. I totally could have done it, but I wanted to get more experience for the party members, so... Weezing's defeated, at least. That's actually pretty good. Now, Drag is level 39. He is very overleveled right now. Alright, later defeated Koga! You have proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. He is short and to the point. Hey, that Soul Badge is defense your Pokemon rises. It also lets you use Surf outside of battle. Ah, take this. Deep TMO6 from Koga. That is Toxic. Sealed within lies Toxic. It's your technique dating book back some 400 years. So Toxic is a very useful move. By the way, you cannot leave the same way you entered. You have to leave the same way you entered. So... yeah, that sucks. So I'll cut ahead till I get out of here because it's going to be a long while to get out. Much to my dismay. Yes, yes, yes. Well aware how dismay it is. So, yeah. Pretty much it's all Koga's battle. Although, to be fair, though, it's a battle that's actually decently hard if you're not ready for it, because Poison types, ironically enough, can be annoying. Toxic is a move that's good against support Pokemon, for support Pokemon. Toxic, unlike regular moves, though, is very inaccurate in this game, so yeah. However, it does increase damage with how many times you keep using Poison. So it increases each time. In the original games, it had a weird glitch. So if you have Pokemon hit by Leech Seed and Toxic, it causes the moves counter to go up by 2 instead of 1. Basically, it starts with Toxic first, then Leech Seed next, then Toxic next, and Leech Seed next. Then it just goes up to counter instead. I almost thought I'd have an item, but I don't. So we healed our Pokemon up. I wanted to be fully healed before the next area. We have Surf now. We can actually use it. However, I don't have the Pokemon I want as a team member yet for that Surf move, because I want to have a Water type. And the problem is, I need a Water type. So let us go on our merry way to the next route, which is Route 15, home to 1 new Pokemon and a few familiar Pokemon. I'll be talking about only the new one, not the old one. So, yeah. Hi, I'm Remy from First Oak 8. If your Pokedex has completed 50 speeches, I'm supposed to give you a reward. First Oak can trust me with the experience share for you. So, Nick, let me ask you. Have you gathered data on at least 50 kinds? I have not. Oh, I see. When you get 50 kinds of Pokemon, come back to the experience there. We can technically get the Amulet coin. However, it's only useful for money. Which, to be fair, though, is useful nonetheless. If I need to grind up money, I can do that easily. So, there are trainers in this route, and actually, there's actually one new Pokemon in this route that's entirely new, and nothing else. Route 15 is home to Ditto. Ditto is essentially a Pokemon that will basically use Transform more often than not. It essentially allows it to become any Pokemon. Now, there's a downside. You have to use the term to transform on your first turn, and it's not decently fast, and one to play with my Pokemon, or whatever. So, Ditto in later games gets a lot better because Imposter is existent, but in this game, it's not exactly as good. So, that's an unfortunate downside if you see and have a Ditto, so unfortunately, it's not exactly going to be doing a lot well. Although, there is something that Ditto is known for that's not that. It is known for, well, a particular thing known as breeding mechanic. It's a Pokemon that can basically breed with any Pokemon, including the gender type. So, you can technically breed it with a male, and it will basically act as a female for that egg. So, in case there's eggs existent, that's the case. However, when there's no eggs in this game, I can't exactly get away with it all, so I'm gonna sleep. That sucks. I'm not gonna talk about the Pokemon that we've already seen before, such as their evolutions and whatnot, because we've actually seen them before, and we don't need to see them again, because we've encountered them already. Because there really is no point in talking about them again, because they only are the evolved forms of other Pokemon. I might as well tell you what the Pokemon are. They're at least Pidgeotto, Lero, the Bellsprout line, Weepinbell. It's pretty much the same thing as always. Nothing really changes a whole lot with this route. And then there's also Venonat in this route as well. Really, this is the first early experience you can technically get to Venonat, but the only rare encounter is that Ditto. I didn't even pay attention to what she had next. That is actually depressing and sad. I think it's another dang fast type. It's not exactly difficult. I could just get away with Peck again, but I'd rather just get rid of the Pokemon outright. I don't want to waste my time with this. So, Oddish, well, whatever. I'm going to use Aerial Ice. I could technically get rid of Aerial Ice for something else later in the game, but I'd rather not. Because a 60 power no miss move is way too useful. Alright, Tangela, that's physically oriented to Grass type. The irony is this Tangela has a lot more physical defense, so it's based to stop poison types. But the problem is, both flying and fire exist. That's not exactly going to stop it. I don't know what their design philosophy behind it was, but whatever. I was too impatient. Yes, you were. I want to find a Ditto, so let me go find Ditto, please. No, that's not a Ditto. That's a Venonat. Ironically enough, I have basically every Pokemon in this route except for that. So let's go and hey, didn't want to fight you yet, but whatever. When I whistle, I summon bird Pokemon. This is where I'm gonna get my experience for Blasted Sparky, because bird keepers always have flying type Pokemon. Hello, Pidgeotto. I was just talking about you earlier. Pidgeotto, well, it's just more of the same. It hasn't fully evolved yet, and of course, Protect. And of course, Paralyzed. What are you expecting to happen? Stop quick attacking me. No more quick attacking me. There is no point in doing that. Stop wasting your time with this. Whatever. At least that's not fun. Really? Really? I'd be threatened if it was Galarian to have the ability to evolve, but I'm not threatened. Farfetch'd is a joke. It's the biggest joke in the planet. It is really one of the biggest jokes in the series. Well, this has leveled me up a little bit. Not like I need any more moves on Sparky, because there's no point in it. You know what? I'm gonna call you bluff. I'm gonna go to George and use Rock Slide. As something that would have been to teach George Brick Break, it would not exactly be necessary. Well, that's funny. Because Pursuit is only a dark move that increases in power if you switch. But we did not, so we are completely and utterly fine. No damage whatsoever, except one. Whatever. Alright, the next one is Pidgey, which is... Why a Pidgey? I will never know, but whatever. I might as well just take care of things. It's not like it's hard. Really, I don't have exactly any options that can really deal with it. Well, that's kind of sucky. Thrash! So much PP on a move that's 90 power and 100% accurate, yet the only downside is confusion, but let's be honest here, Outrage also exists. Ow, that's tragic! Yes, it does. It's completely and utterly tragic. Tragic, I know. Hey, this guy seems familiar. Remember those videos of the memes? Yep, you cannot avoid him no matter what. So, Sparky's leveling up very quickly, but however, I need Sparky to get to around the same point, so yeah. My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? Bird up, bird up, bird up. I'm pretty sure everyone's used a classic bird Pokemon in this game. Oh, look, Dodrio. Very fast, physically oriented. This is going to be a little annoying. Thankfully, though, Sparky is a lot faster and also level up higher than me. If you want to actually grind up for the gym leaders, you can actually go here to grind them up because they're around level 20s and near 30s. So I'd recommend it. And, of course, it's Doduo. Hey, why did you send out your strongest first? You should send out your strongest last. The other ones are going to support. You can actually just do that instead. I don't know what logic behind it. AI trainers. Who knows anymore? I do not know. I do not care. Didn't ask. Plus ratio. And another Ditto. Doduo. What is wrong with me? I'm all excitable. Alright, whatever. I was expecting Koga to be a little more annoying, but to be honest, I need to be less surprised. So, yeah, Chester's been defeated. Just as I thought. 672 for winning. Very nice. Hello, little lady. Ah, little lady. I don't want to deal with these guys. I got into a battle. Hey, look, a Ditto. It's going to transform immediately into Sparky, which is going to be entertaining. So, in a wave, unfortunately, Limber prevents it. And now you transform into me. On the plus side, though, that means you're basically no longer Thunder Waved. Well, you're now a Thunder Waveable target. It's fully paralyzed. It cannot move. Thunderbolt. You're technically like 10 levels below me. You don't copy everything, though. Fully paralyzed again, really? I guess it's not used to being paralyzed. And that was quick attack. That was totally quick attack. Alright, this will be easy. Now, if we can enough times, I can actually catch this thing. The Ultra Ball is going to be very useful for this. However, I would say outright, it increases the catch rate more. So, go in the Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. Alright, got the Ditto. That is a very, very, very good for me. I want that data for the Pokédex. Capable of copying an opponent's genetic code to instantly transform itself into a duplicate of the enemy. Yeah, that is a general's case in point with Ditto. Nothing's ever changing of Ditto. So I'm gonna off-screen the rest of the trainers because there's no point in showing random battles, especially with trainers that will be easy to deal with. So there we go. I got out of there at least. So I'm going to do that, off-screen the battle of these guys, because I know fully well this is basically a waste of time for me, and I frankly don't want to waste my time with this. So, be right back. Hey kid, come on, I just got some off these losers. This is not earnest at all. Oh, Tank's learning Body Slam. That's actually a move I'd recommend on Tank. Technically speaking, it's better than Strength. It's 85 power, 95, 100% accurate, and it can cause paralysis. There is a move relearner in this game, and I'll be likely using that to get that move back, so don't worry about it. Yeah, no Body Slam for me, unfortunately, although I don't really need it all that much. So let's go to the next one. Well, this guy has a Weezing as well, which sucks. Alright. I'm just gonna blast you with drag. It's not like it matters at that point. Unfortunately, there's no TM yet for Fire Blast, which admittedly would probably make drag even more busted. Alright, get rid of that dang Weezing. I don't care. Didn't ask. Plus ratio. Yeah, this guy was completing another wash and a joke. He only has poison types and except coughing and a Weezing. That's pretty much the only thing about Ernest. Why not? My answer to you, Wobbuffet. Fork over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. No. Don't know and didn't care, Bicycler. You're annoying, Alex. Alright, that time I have to switch out because stupid Weezing. It's always a Weezing that makes me annoyed. Why is it always Weezing? I can go level 40 soon. Ay. This is stupid. I mean, on the plus side, it's level 40, which means it's going to be, like, a lot stronger, but at the same time, it's just going to be one-shotting things for a while now. It's actually not going to be hard for it. But he just does not need all the level ups right now. Oh, you're a little cutie. It's like a darling Pokemon. Excuse you? Oh, right, beauties. Beauty Grace. Pidgeotto. Well, I guess that's good experience for Tank, because he needs it. The experience here is something I recommend highly to get a 50 Pokemon up, because unfortunately, you don't have any other ways to get experience besides switch-out strategies. And there's a little bit tough. On the plus side, though, this is here. You know, ironically enough, how big it looks, you think it'd be hit-heavy. But unfortunately, both Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff are balloon Pokemon. Karate jump. Ah, so close. Oh, I do not like that. That's it, seismic tossing. Wigglytuff is still a lot of experience points, so it's not like it's going to be a bad thing, mind you, for George, because George is going to gain not as much as I thought. You look so cute, too. I mean, they're made of money. It's not like it matters. What do you say? I forgive you. I can take it. I'm a big girl now. So, I forgot about something, and I realized it. I raised Pokemon from protection because I live alone. Thief has potential chances of stealing held items from opponents, including trainers. So I could have technically given it Thief and actually gotten away with it and actually got some good items. Unfortunately, it's on the Pokemon I don't want on my team, which sucks. Where's it, Leaf? The fact that a Bulbasaur is faster than a Tank is sad. Well, to be fair, though, it's not decently slow, but Tank is just like several levels above it. I don't know why. Ivysaur. Alright. Now you want me to use Peck. Alright, I understand entirely. It'll be funny. The hilariousness of Peck. Oh. Okay, you missed. Thank goodness. I was worried for a second. That would just be like a rise and a fall. We're so back. We're so over. Alright, Oblivious defeated. Pokemon isn't about winning or losing for me. Are you sure about that? I'm the one that got the money. I love having a Pokemon greet me when I get home. This is so reassuring. It's forever alone. Forever alone, indeed. If you don't have Cut, you would not be able to go through this tree, which you need. By the way, Route 14 and 15 are exactly the same Pokemon encounters. Do not worry about it at all. So, yeah. Pretty much nothing has changed. There's an item at the end of this. Game 18 containing Rain Dance. This is great for Pokemon that need Swift Swim for the ability. Rain Dance is a move that powers up water moves and weakens the power of fire moves, which is actually pretty good. Oranberry, which, okay, that's decent. I was expecting it for once because Oranberry is decently helpful for HP healing. If you like need that small little pinch. Regardless of that, though, I would like to get healing, and then I'm going to battle all the trainers. Let's cut it for more battles. What's cool and happening? Trading Pokemon. Ah, that's what. I don't feel bad for this right now. Fire my laser! I said trade! What do you say? I trade Pokemon with my friends all the time. That's why you have the Clefairy that has not evolved yet. I mean, Clefable is probably better. To be perfectly honest with everyone, because it's decently special offensive and actually pretty good. I've used one in the past. Okay, double battle's coming up. So I'm gonna give Sparky in and I'm gonna have George support Sparky right now. So let's go and fight them. My sister gets scary when we lose. Well, 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 your brother and sister pair of fighters! Crush, Chin, Ron, and Mia! Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee! You'll encounter these Pokemon later, but they are basically Pokemon that have a split evolution tree from one Pokemon. So, both of them have special defense. They have very good special defense. However, one's more physically defensive and the other one's more offensive. That's pretty much what you're going to be running into. So, I'd highly recommend using moves that are physical-oriented if you can on certain Pokemon. Or weakness, because Hitmonchan's decently special-oriented, Hitmonlee is more offensive. Oh no, that's what I was worried about. High Jump Kick is a very powerful move. I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Wanna know why I wasn't worried about it? Because Fire Punch, while it looks like a physical type of move, sadly, guess what? Fire Punch is considered as special because it's special attack, and really, your Mach Punch got a critical. That's one thing I did not want to happen. Alright, whatever. Get out of here, you stupid nuisance. Critical. Now, okay, now I get the critical. Nice. That's how life should work. 33. Thank you, George. Great job. Neat. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Fuchsia City and heal, because I don't want to have low HP for this. Oh no, oh no, no, oh no, no, sis, I'm sorry. What do you say? Oh, bleh, I wish I had a nice sister. Okay, we'll turn it up. I'll add to our training menu. Oh no, I'd be concerned. I'll be back after heal. Alright, I'm back. I was trying to get some healing done, so yeah, it's pretty good for me right now. I think there's one more trainer left. Hello, how's it going, girl? Hey, thank you. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. I give it a go. I'll give it a go. Well, guess what? You're gonna get your butt beaten, kid. Becky sends out Pikachu. Well, this is awkward. All right, you. To be fair, though, I'm gonna switch out to Anarchy. Well, ow. I was kind of hoping Poison Point would proc. It did not proc for me, and I'm gonna have to use Dig knock this thing out. Unfortunately, hitting Pikachu, like, physically is one of the more annoying things. And Slam, I don't know why it managed to hit. Slam's not exactly known for accuracy of all things. Alright, that was decently easy. Not exactly that bad. And Raichu. Of course he's Raichu. I haven't seen a Raichu since Lieutenant Surge, so bring it on. Let me guess. You missed, and then I'm going to hit you with Dig. You used Tail Whip. I'm trying to understand your logic here. You used Tail Whip. Why? What is the point of using Tail Whip, Becky? No, wrong! I'm afraid of bikers. They look so ugly and mean. To be fair, though, they're not actually known for being nice. Oh, look, another double battle. I might as well get the experience points for this. Oh, Meowth has another item. You know what? You can actually check to see what item he has by just, you know, going to summary. It was a Rossberry. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's like it's an item again, I guess. I need Anarchy to level up, but at the same time, I also need Tank to get level up. So I'm going to give Tank and George a shot in this team, because they're actually pretty good in double battles. Jane, let's try really, really hard together. Alright, Jane, and who was your other name again? I think it was Kiri and Jane. Sent out Charmander and Squirtle. Oh, a classic pair. We saw the Bulbasaur and Ivysaur a while ago. Well, on the plus side, though, that's there. I know which one's which, so let's just use Rock Slide and hit both of them. The Rock Slide is great in double battles and actually allows you to hit both opponents at once. Charmander went down in one shot. Very easily. And Squirtle is gotten hit slightly. Yeah, this is actually pretty... See? Yeah, unfortunately, Squirtle doesn't get anything stronger than Water Gun for a while. Which is kind of sad when you think about it. Yeah, there's no other water moves that are stronger in later games until... I think it was Skull the easier. We lost, didn't we? 696. What the heck is that number? Here, don't cry. We'll just try it next time. I think this is a... I think this is a bird catcher. I think this is definitely a bird catcher. Fight you, bird catcher, if you dare. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. I called it. Benny was like, send out Spearow. That means he has a Fleero next. Because at this point, he definitely should have a Fleero. I mean, this will be level 36 for Sparky. I still gotta figure out what move I want to give Sparky instead. I do want to get rid of Quick Attack because it's not exactly the most useful move. It's good, like, poke damage, but nothing else. Alright, Fleero. Not exactly that bad. So, Fleero's out. Alright, now it's Thunderbolt again because that's the only thing I have, and it's very powerful. Surf access we can technically leave to the bottom, or we can go anywhere we like in the map. Actually, we have the entire map open to us now that we have Surf. Alright, level 36. Very good for Sparky, and that's going to be the end of the experience needed. Benny has been defeated. I knew it! Really? Why 696 again? Weird. Although, I have not checked the item radar yet. Unironically enough, I haven't checked the item radar yet in a while. I don't find her yet. Nope, no response. Yeah. Oh, right. Honeybat berry. I forgot to check about that item. I could have sworn I found it. Nope, no response. Yeah, I don't think there's any items I really recommend. Ooh, there's a left biker area. I'm gonna just cut these battles out and just move on with my life because these battles are just a waste of time and they're just free experience. I'll explain anything like I get a move or whatnot, but besides that, I'm just gonna do it out of the way because I know fully well that all bikers usually have poison types. So I'll be right back. Number 1. We ride out here because of the wide open spaces. Anna Krieger level 33 finally reached 100 HP. Don't worry, I'll definitely level up from Muck because guess what? Fire my laser! You've disabled fail because I never moved yet. Haha! Lasers! Mouth laser. And he's level 34. He's actually catching up in levels finally. Tiger Gerald's been defeated. Wipeout! Next battle. Haha, I do not care. Thrash again. And then the guy back and forth. Hey. Come on, let's go. I always wanted to say that. All the coughings in the world. Actually, Thrash might knock this thing out for once. Thrash might actually knock this thing out for once. Nope, never mind. Anarchy, why? Oh, Yamate. Why does it take you 2 turns to knock out a freaking coughing of all things? Oh, wait, physical wall. Duh. No, I wish I had a Psychic type right now. I really do. There he goes. That's very easy and a pointless battle. It was just another one of those pointless battles that was just too easy for me. Just use Cut on this tree and see if there's any wild Pokemon here that I can catch that I haven't caught yet. Actually, isn't there anything at the item finder? Oh. That means it's really close. Hello? Your game? Okay, you're to my left. Zinc! I pulled everything with a kitchen zinc at you. You know, I'm just gonna register it and just run from now on because it's actually a very good item for a certain Pokemon I already have. Thank goodness Tank's gonna become more of a tank because it's actually pretty good on him. Get this tank. No. Well, that sucks. I'm so used to Tank being in the front, I screwed up. Darn it. Another Cherry Berry. I am out of it today. Alright. It's a waste on Anarchy, but whatever. It's not like I need to worry about medicine. Well, really? I can't escape a Venonat. Really? I can't escape Venonat of all things. Really? Come on, game. I'm like, what? Several levels above it. There's no reason to actually keep me there. More bird keepers here. Ooh, birds. What's up, bird? I guess I'm gonna be using Sparky for this one. Hello. Have you taught your bird how to fly? You'll be able to soar into the sky. Yep, I did. I taught not my bird, but Charizard. Marlin said that's Spearow. His name means fish, and he has bird Pokemon. What is the shenanigans here? I I gotta heal my moves PP again because this is just annoying. Having two types of the same move technically is useful, but at the same time, the random battles don't exactly help it much. I mean, I guess the Zinc will help Anarchy help with special moves, because that typing is actually annoying for him. Alright, I'm almost to level up, and there's Flero. Probably doesn't get any other moves. I could technically teach it Shockwave and have a no-miss move on it. But then again, I don't have the ability to actually. Why would I send it out against anything else? Why would I not? Yeah, I think I am gonna do that. Alright, that's annoying. Alright, 37! Shot down in flames! More Burkeepers. Nope, no response. There are a lot of trainers in these dumb bridge areas. This dumb, like, fence area. Area 13 is typically the same as the other area. Nothing has changed. You need to use TMs to teach good moves to Pokemon. He technically is not wrong. There are great moves when it comes to TMs. Charter sent out Pidgey. Really? Alright. Alright. It's getting annoying. Stop it. I'm basically spamming Sparky at this point. It's basically all Sparky doing work. Great. I have like to just end off soon because I'm sick and tired of this. But I can't exactly leave. So this looks like the same trainer except a different color. He has a Pidgeotto compared to the Flero last time. Alright, I'm gonna cut back to... Actually, there's a billion Birdkeepers. I think I'm just gonna have to just take it where I can get. Alright, I guess I'm going to just switch out Sparky from Birdkeeping duty. Not good enough quite yet. Alright, I'm just switching Sparky out from Birdkeeper duty because I don't think I want to waste my time with the PP nonsense of those moves because that is just annoyingly, like, guzzling down the PP of my moves. Nope, no response. Nope, no response. What was the point of that? What was actually the point of that? What was actually the point of this? No response. Alright, I'm gonna cut out these battles again because this is actually annoying. Hey, everyone should be ready for battle. All he had was 3 mediocre birds and a good bird. What the heck? Also, they're all level 26, so yeah, this is actually an easy area to just gain free experience points. Mitch, not ready yet! On to the next guy I missed. They have TMs on sale in the Silver department store. The TMs aren't really rare, but not many people have HMs. I'm faster than a Pidgeotto. That's entirely sad. Alright, game. Alright, the shenanigans are happening. Flero. Well, alright, Flero. Just get out here so I can just thrash you again because this is actually just silly. Thrash again. The irony of Thrash being a move that basically has a lot of PP and nothing really. You're gonna get poisoned in a second. Yep, that was right. I called it. Alright, he only hit 2 times. Thank goodness, because I did not want to deal with Flero hitting me 5 times with that nonsense and wasting healing items just to do this. Critical hit. That was unnecessary, Yarnicki. I guess you really wanted them knocked out. Actually defeated. Aw, bummer! This is just annoying. Hi, Bucker. What are you looking at? Your ugly, ugly mug. Ha ha! These coughing are annoying. I don't like wasting drag on them because they're just dumb easy. I don't want to use Arky on this because his Thunderbolt is about to run it. Her Thunderbolt's running out. Ugh. That's a hidden power. I don't like using hidden power. I really don't because it's hidden power dragon and it's not good. Dragon's only effective against dragon. And trap gears. I'm not going to lose, not when the wind's blowing my way. Alright, whatever. Not like I care. You're boring, Harry. 5 Pokemon. And they're all low-leveled. Future me, you know what to do. This is so sad. I got double crit, and this guy's a complete wash and a joke. 3 Pidgeys and 2 Spearows. What the heck? The wind turned! It was always against you. Dude, what do you have to say? I'm beat. I guess I'll fly home. I guess I'll fly home now. I guess I'll just limp home then. That joke is funny. By the way, this route has no Pokemon yet for a while, so we can't go to... Hey, look, hidden item. Here it is. Look out. Look, to the left of that post. Okay. I always go for Pokemon. I dedicate myself to them. Alright, whatever. This route is not any different. It actually has no new Pokemon in this route, so yeah, that's actually the first time for everything. There's always a first time for everything. Alright, Future Me, you know what to do. This is all just bird keepers, and it's really just Pidgeys and Spearows. Really, nothing else changes. So, cut me out past this. Yeah, my PP on Thunderbolt's about to run out, which is sad. There's no healing area for this for a while now. It sucks. It really does. On both sides for experience points. Forkeeper Robert has been defeated. Out of power! Yes, you are. You know, stay out of power, you fool. Oh, no response. Alright, let's just go around to... Well, there I go. My key Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance. You're going to get either Hyper Beamed in the face or hit by Shadow Ball. There's no options. Really? Another one of these battles? I swear, it's like all the mediocre battles were shoved down to the throat on this area entirely. Really? You're faster than me? Well, then again, to be fair, Stormax is slow. Alright, that's it, Future Me. You know what to do. Now you may be wondering, why use a fighting type against a flying type? Answer. Critical hit knocks it out in one shot. Second question. Why use a fighting game against a flying type that's second stage evolution? Answer. Rocks. It's always been so much fun to see a bird go down by rock slide. Good going. You totally won. Thank you. Okay, you know what? I'm losing my mind here. I don't remember where the item was, and frankly, I know for a fact that that deep water cannot be surfed on. So, actually, yeah, they can be surfed on, but I don't have Pokemon Surf, so I can't exactly do anything with that item right now. All right, I'm gonna heal because I need it badly. Because this is an unfortunate downside. All right, there we go. All right, Tank, I need healing from you because you need it. And then I need Anarchy to be healed because he's been smacked around by Quick Attack too many times. On all those battles, I kept getting hit by Quick Attack. It's annoying. On the plus side, though, I've leveled up a lot of other Pokemon to around the main level except for Drag, who pretty much is outclassing everyone in levels right now. He's right now fine to stay at that level for a bit because nothing else really is going to threaten him. Really? Gonna battle some Pokemon one with me? I was hoping it'd be a double battle, but I'm sad it's not. There's so many random battles in this blasted area, and there's no point in me stopping because these random battles are a pointless waste of time. Oh, come on, I'm barely there. It's over already. Oh, you probably have both normal types, therefore I'm gonna have to switch around. That's it, George's doing all the heavy lifting now. Sure, I'll play with you, sweetie. Ugh. Rattata. Future Me, you know what to do. Alright, level 34. That's actually really good because I'm getting closer and closer to the level I want. And Pikachu? I guess they're all just picking cute Pokemon at this point. Alright, there's no, like, rhyme or reason. Anarchy, get out of here. Alright. It's not like I'm threatening. Every one of you have Quick Attack, of course. I hate Quick Attack sometimes because it's just, they spam it like no tomorrow. It's the worst feeling in the world. Unless I'm the one using it, in which case I love it. Alright, that's a level for Anarchy at the least. He's 8 more levels away from a certain move. Alright, that's at it. Well, at least George gained that level up now. Actually, I already had one. Whoops. Alright, that was a pointless waste of time. It was like one of the worst moments of my life. Lola's defeated. Oh, you little beast. Roar? I wonder which is stronger, male or female Pokemon? There is no difference. They both have the same thing. There is no gender difference for male or female Pokemon at all in these games, and typically they don't. The only thing that was different in the original games, like Gold, Silver, Crystal, is shiny Pokemon were actually weaker than regular Pokemon. No, really, they had DV values and all, and it's... Why am I putting Dragon in front of me? Why am I even bothering with that? Alright, I need to just switch out and go to tank, because he's close to level 35, and that's where I want to be safely at. Wow, your badges are so cool. They're mine. I earned them with my hard work, sweat, and tears of my Pokemon. Picnicker, Valerie, Poliwag. Of course. So, I might as well talk about Poliwag itself, because I did talk about it last time, but I skimmed over it. I didn't really talk about how Poliwag actually gets slower when it reaches Poliwrath and Politoad. I'm not kidding. It got slower based on speed by 20. Those 20 speed went straight to its either attack or special attack. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's actually one of the weirder things about Poliwag. And, of course, you have two of them. I could waste the last of the PP on Poliwag. I have 3 PP left. How much can I get away with? Don't worry me. Don't worry. I'm just gonna cut back to Future City and heal up the PP again and again and again. At this rate, I might as well just give it chocolate and be done with it. I'd rather not go back to grinding Thunderbolt again. Alright, leveling up soon. Valerie's been defeated. Not enough! 100. Alright, that's the last of the trainers here. Oh my goodness. Route 13 was annoying. It's only the bridge. It's literally just all these fences. And this is way bigger in the next game. Just look at switch items in that window. Yeah. I'm well aware. Let's go in and actually get this item. Let's do this branch out of here because there is grass back there. I think there's an item hidden in the grass. I'm gonna go cut it. No response. Okay, well, I found the Weeping Bell. I don't even need to go get my... Oh, that's hilarious. I don't even need to go out into the Pokemon just to get it. Alright, yawn. Really? I'm already asleep. Future me, you know what to do. Cut ahead. There we go. Seriously, Weeping Bell, not funny. Use Shadow Ball on you. I don't think I'm gonna knock you out because you're decently bulky at your second stage. Okay, there we go. Now go to sleep. Not me, you idiot. You. You wasted your last turn being awake to fall back asleep. Really? You wasted your turn just to make me fall asleep. I hate it here. Yo, Great Ball. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Weeping Bell's been caught. I could have wasted my time getting Fluttership to evolve, but I really don't want to do that. Here's that to the Pokedex. It spits out poison powder to immobilize the enemy, then finishes it with a spray of acid. Will I catch your Pokemon? No. It was full, now so we're going to box 2! No response. Oh, no response. So this area is entirely useless. Okay, I'm gonna go and... Well, I found a Pidgeotto. I might as well catch it for the Pokedex. Oh, right, I'm still asleep. Oh, no. Well, that sucks, because Tank's still asleep. You know what? Just for the sake of, you know, getting stacked up rock, Sparky, come out. Really? Dust? Dust of all moves? Yeah. Well, that's easier, because guess what? That's physical contact. Really? No paralysis at all from you? Oh, too close. Oh, no! Aww. Hate it here. Stupid Whirlwind. Why do you always do this to me? I've always hated that. I hate that when you do that. And that's not fair. I didn't even want a Pidgeotto for my team. I just wanted to catch it for the Pokedex. Oh, no. You know what? I have all those Chesto berries. He's asleep. I might as well wake him up. Actually, no, I have all those Rossberries. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Future City and heal. Be right back again. Getting all the way back to Route 13 was a chore. It really was. I don't understand why it has to always do this to me, but it does. It truly does. Okay. Ah, of course. I'm told I'm good for a kid. Okay, and do I care? Not really, Susie. Not really. Oh, great. No, come on. Why? This rat has double team. No, I hate you. Okay. Get out of here. And fully aware your defense stat sucks. Alright, Susie, you're beaten. Oh no, I lost. Yes, you did. Now leave me alone. I'm become a good trainer. I'll train her. Just watch. Well, there's a bird keeper right there, and I need to have Scrubkey in front of that. Thank goodness I went back to heal because that was annoying. Everyone wants to battle with you. This is annoying. Sebastian? Why a long name for this guy? Come on, is that a load of this guy? Really? A Sebastian? That sounds like a butler name. Come on. Oh, wait. It is. Well, that's easy for me, and I'm level up to 38. That's actually really good. I really should teach Sparky another move, because this is actually just one of the pressing things about it. It can light screen, and then maybe I should teach it Reflect. It's a poor Pokemon. It really only has to double to its moveset. I guess I'd protect against Pokemon for my team entirely, which is Invisible and Special. Although I'd rather have someone else with Reflect. My Pidgey and Pidgeotto combo lost? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Get out of here. Don't waste my time. Hi. I found Carbos in the cave once while I was spelunking. Spelunking edition! Hooray for spelunking, kid! You definitely improved. Alright, Goldeen. Whatever. I was not expecting a Goldeen, but I don't care. Get out of here. Expecting something else, mind you, but, potato. Come here, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. Alright, future me, you know what to do. Get past the rest of this battle. That was a waste of time. Oh, too bad. Just messed up. Alright, whatever. You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I'm going to end this off right here at this point because I really don't want this thing to last forever. So, next time on Pokemon LeafGreen, we will be continuing through this route and we're going to see what lies in it and then seeing how we can get to Saffron City. See you all next time. I'm an idiot box. TP up. Alright, see you all next time.